Again, I wasn't going to make a video, but I felt I pretty much had to. Good morning, and first of all, happy Veterans Day and happy Marine Corps birthday for those that didn't get a chance to say it yesterday. Um, I think what's great in this country is peacefully protesting when you disagree with somebody, peacefully. And all the friends I have on Facebook aren't violent people. Well, except for the ones that befriended me or unfriended me and said all those terrible things. But overall, the people that I am true friends with on Facebook would never be violent. They spread love in their peaceful protests, and it's something that I encourage. My issue is with violence and hatred. The media puts a spin on it too, and it just makes it disgusting. The whole situation in Tampa, which my friends were at on both sides, either for Clinton and the protesting or for the Marines that were celebrating, or anti protesters that were meeting along the way. And quite frankly, there was not any real violence. And people might have been saying a few things at each other out of anger, and a select few people who were screaming things they shouldn't be screaming from both sides. But there's no violence. So I think media always puts a spin on something that says, oh, they walked by the Marine Corps, or they walked by a group of Trump supporters and violence almost erupted. No, what they did was they walked by a group of Marines who were celebrating and honoring the birth date of their Marine Corps, and something that they take great pride in. And if you shout the wrong thing at them, they might get a little bit offended. So they respond with certain things, and that's kind of what happened. Just a little back and forth, and it was peaceful, and it wasn't like anybody was about to kill each other or something. But of course, the media puts a spin on it and turns it into something it isn't. But anyway, secondly, the worst thing that I saw on the campus, I believe it was ACU campus, a burning of the American flag is to me the most disgraceful thing you could do. I know it's an emotional issue, but when you protest against Trump, you're protesting, you say, against sexism, homophobia, racism. Well, our flag has been a representing symbol of our military fighting against these sort of regimes. Because in most parts of the world that have fought against us, they believe in being able to chop off your head if you're gay or a female or anyone that talks out against them or Christian. And they're doing it all over the Middle East and Africa, especially in rural parts of Africa. I'm not talking about big cities that you might be volunteering in. I'm talking about rural parts where you have to walk 150 miles just to get water. You know, these areas that are completely helpless are being slaughtered by the very regime that you are claiming that you're fighting against. And so when you burn the American flag, you're burning a peace symbol of unity that represents our country as a whole, fighting against people that do these sort of things. And that to me will never make sense at all. Even if you're angry at something. And these protests, we might say, are a result of the election. Well, maybe not, because the burning of the flag and violent protests that have been erupting, which I know most people are peaceful, but this is what's happening. And the violence has been erupting long before Donald Trump came around. For the past several years, it's been every few months, massive rioting. And the problem is the vast majority of people are so peaceful and caring in their protests. And then you get a small group of people who just go out there, who don't have anything to do with the situation, who go out there, start screaming stuff, start screaming hateful things and burning cars and setting things on fire like the flag. And everything escalates and it gets out of hand. So to the peaceful protesters, if you're truly organizing peaceful protesting, keep it peaceful. And for anyone who disagrees with them, also keep it peaceful. But keep an eye out for people who are screaming in anger, because certain amount of people get very angry and they can't stop themselves from committing crime and being violent. And it's a small group compared to the overall majority, but they're still giving a bad reputation to anyone who does want to peacefully protest. And that's been happening again for years, the past several years especially. So honor the flag today. Happy Veterans Day. Honor the flag. Honor our country. those who fought for our country and our right to go out and peacefully protest. And just know that, to me and many others in the country from both sides, burning the flag is a disgrace, and it's not going to be tolerated by anyone. And if you're just trying to get a rise out of people to make them angry, you're going to be successful, because there's going to be a lot of massive rioting when veterans see you burning their flag on the one day that you should be respecting them. So you should be doing it all days, but especially today. So have a great day. Stay safe. Be peaceful. I know a lot of you are organizing anti-election protests because of what went on, but I know all you guys are peaceful and you won't create any issues, and I encourage you. So God bless. Have a great day. Thank you.